Hello, Dariush.
Hello, Agata.
I must tell you that our video series is really well appreciated in the social media. So let's keep going.
Okay, let's carry on.
Today, I will ask you the question about audits, because I know that there are special requirements regarding internal audits issued by Stellantis-FCA. Can you tell us more about this requirement?
Okay, thank you for asking. So if we study the requirements for the plants located in Europe, then we have the special IATF customer specific requirement point, which is related to the requirements 9223, manufacturing process audit. In this requirement, we will have information about two activities which we have to fulfill as the suppliers. So first one is the LPA, layered process audit. So FCA is distinguishing this activity for the two subcategories, the process control audit and error proofing verification. But normally we have to be aware that those two activities will put on the one template, which later on will be valid for the production facility. So here also we have to be aware that as the reference document, FCA is assigning the CQI 8, which is related to the layered process audit. And going to this point, the second category of the manufacturing audits, which are the CSR related to the IATF 9223, is CQI itself. So CQI are the group of the special audits performed for the different kind of the processes. So here we will have the soldering, welding, heat treatment, injection, casting itself. And those audits we have to perform as the suppliers minimum one time per 12 months. Obviously, we can do those audits with the bigger frequency. And one remark which I would like to underline is the additional requirements. So in these requirements, Stellantis-FCA is stating that if we will verify the CQIs from our sub-suppliers, because I did mention that the CQI for the special processes are not valid only for the tier 1, but for all supply chain. So, and here FCA has published this new requirement. So if our department, normally this is the SQE, will verify the CQI from the sub-suppliers, our customer representative can ask us, please provide those documents from your sub-suppliers to me as well, because I would like to check them as well. So this is good to know regarding the CQIs. I would like to mention here also about one requirement, which you will not find in the customer specific requirement, and which in my opinion is very important to be aware about it. And this is the customer requirements related to the performing the process audit for the current production. So this information you will find in the standard 07740 in the point 9.4. And the name of this point is reapproval for compliance check over time, which is stating that for the current production for the product or product family, a supplier should perform the process audit one time per each 12 months. So here, one big remark, Stellantis-FCA has no this requirement in the customer specific requirements, like for example, VW for VDA 6.3 and DTLD, but it doesn't mean that this requirement doesn't exist at all. So here we have to be aware about the, once again, standard 07740 and the point 9.4. Then we can be sure that we will fulfill all requirements about the audits which we have to perform for this client.
Is this kind of self-assessment has to be delivered to the customer, or we have to upload this to the portal? How is it? Or available on site?
We don't have to upload this on the portal. This document, if the SQ will ask us to provide these documents to him yearly, we have to do this. Normally, it can be also verified for the current production. If we have project which is longer than 1 year, then the SQ can ask us, could you please provide me that you are doing this activity which is required by the standard 07740.
Okay, thank you. And also let me comment that I'm not actually surprised that a customer also requires fulfilling additional CQI's audit approach, because if you have simply in the organization special process, you have to assess it. And actually, with the help, you can find CQI's already prepared approaches, and also, which is said in IATF, that customer can indicate you which approach you have to take into consideration when doing your manufacturing process audit. Okay, thank you very much. Really a lot to do for the suppliers to fulfill the requirements, especially with the self-assessment. Good that you mentioned. And hope to see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Agata. Bye-bye.